Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the DC show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Monday, so let's talk some tech gaming news. So, guys, there's multiple reports going around right now that Apple is possibly going to be going back to the drawing board when it comes to their Apple iPhone design. Yes, you heard that right, guys. We all know that the iPhone 10, the 10s, the 10s Max, and the 10R was a radically great design. But again, it looks like Apple's going to be going back to the drawing board and redesigning the next generation of iPhones. Guessing starting with the iPhone 11. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the article. So it says, guys, again, multiple reports are convinced Apple's iPhone 10s, 10s Max, and 10R are in serious trouble with the incremental nature of their upgrades failing to excite buyers. Now, here's the deal, guys. We all know exactly why this is the case. Apple pretty much kicked themselves in the butt with the Apple iPhone 10s and the 10s Max due to just how incredibly priced these devices were, okay? At the end of the day, guys, they just cost too much money, okay? And then at the end of the day, what Apple tried to do when they came out with the iPhone 10R is they tried to scale down the price, but not only did you scale down the price, you also scaled down the quality of the phone, okay? Because we all know that the 10R, spec for spec, doesn't even match the iPhone 10s or the 10s Max, period, okay? So, but let's move on to the next part of the article. And check this out, guys. Now, it says here that having tried price cuts, which I just mentioned, a new discovery suggests that Apple's next move is to bring back a much-loved feature to reignite customers' interest. Okay, guys, now here's the deal. When we talk about a very popular feature from a last generation smartphone, if you guys think hard enough, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. But without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So if you guys were thinking the headphone jack, no, that will not be making a return to Apple's device, but the other one will, all right? Says, guys, that Ever Reliable blog patiently Apple writes that the supply chain insiders are revealed Apple is seriously considering bringing back, yeah, you guys ready? The fingerprint reader. There should be a party in the streets. It should be a massive round of applause wherever you guys are located as of right now, just based off of the information. And I only say that, guys, because, you know, a lot of people have really complained about the new the new sensor that's on the iPhone 10s, 10s Max. You know, the Face ID is what it is. And you know, a lot of people just didn't care for that. You know, they really felt that the responsiveness of the Touch ID was much better than Face ID. Quite the contrary for me, guys. You know, I made a video about this a long time ago, and I talked about I actually like the Face ID over the fingerprint scanner, even though the fingerprint scanner was extremely quick. But the Face ID, guys, for me was also extremely quick, okay? But again, guys, these are reports. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, Apple's going to be revealing this information very, very soon. So we're going to go ahead with the next part of the article. But again, guys, you should be getting excited because the fingerprint reader could possibly be making a return. And furthermore, the modern twist is the use of an in-display fingerprint reader technology. And patently, Apple notes that Apple is currently evaluating biometric sensor suppliers from O-Film. Okay, guys. So not only is the fingerprint sensor possibly guaranteed to make a comeback, but there's going to be, like it says, a modern twist to it, guys. What is that twist? Let's find out. Okay, guys. Now, even though having the Touch ID was a generally useful feature, let's keep in mind that after all, no matter how good Face ID is also, there are undoubtedly times when it's more convenient to unlock a device with your fingerprint. For example, when you don't want to pick it up first. Now, guys, the thing is, I've had the iPhone 8 a little while ago, and that is a pretty true statement because there's times where, you know, I don't want to really look at the phone. The phone could be laying next to me somewhere, and all I have to do is put my thumb on the fingerprint reader, unlock the phone, and then I can just kind of glance over at my phone. But with the new iPhone 10s, which I have one myself, I do have to pick up the device and I have to look at the device in order to unlock it. So for me, that's not really like a deal breaker, but it's a nice little touch that I think a lot of people probably miss in their phones. And that's usually the reason why I think a lot of people kept their old iPhone 8s and iPhone 8 Pluses, and they just didn't want to upgrade to a 10 or beyond simply because of the missing feature of the Touch ID, okay? And furthermore, check this out, guys. Apple has also patented its own in-display reader back in August of 2018, so the thinking has been there quite some time. So that actually proves, guys, that the next generation of iPhones will 9 times out of 10 more than likely feature a new advanced version of the touchscreen. I'm sorry, not the touchscreen, guys, but the actual reader on the front of the phone. I think what they're trying to do, guys, is actually have it displayed inside of the screen instead of it being inside of the physical home button. And finally, guys, so you could look at your phone while touching the reader for a dual authentication, which would be cool. With Apple previously revealing plans for iPhones to replace crucial documentation like passports, this would be a big step towards achieving the necessary device security to be able to do it. So guys, make sure that you leave a comment down below in the comment section of this video and let me know how you guys feel about Apple possibly or nine times out of 10 redesigning the next generation of iPhones. Let me know, guys, down below if you currently enjoy the new generation of iPhones that's out right now, that being the 10, the 10s, the 10s Max, and the 10R, or are you looking forward to the iPhone 11 and beyond, and with this radically new design of them having both a Face ID and a fingerprint scanner in one device, okay? And I just want to touch bases one more time, guys, from the beginning of this video when I talked about Apple basically shooting themselves in the foot, you know, with the whole overpricing of the 10s and the 10s Max. You know, that was just a bad sales move, I think, from Apple, and I think they're starting to learn their lesson because fans are generally not happy about that, and then they wonder why the 10s Max isn't selling well because of the price point. You know, people want the overclock specs, they want the very most powerful phone that they can get their hands on, but they don't want to spend a lot of money. That's any consumer, okay, including myself. So at the end of the day, by them releasing the 10R, you know, like I said, it's a nice phone. It has some specs that the 10s and 10s Max flagship phones have, but at the end of the day, it's a cheaper phone with not so great specs, okay, guys? So they thought that that was going to be the answer to the problem, and it actually turned out to be that much worse. And then they wonder why the 10R is not selling out, okay, guys? So in my personal opinion, I think they should have priced the 10s and 10s Max at least between $700 to $750. But that's my personal opinion. You guys make sure that you leave your personal opinion down below, all right? Also, guys, make sure that you like and share this video. It would definitely be appreciated. Also, if you enjoy this content, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, do not forget to follow me on Instagram at _DC show and the number 1. So I appreciate you guys watching and listening and tuning into the DC show. Until the next time, have a good one.